What's up, guys? Alvaro here. Welcome to the Bilingual Stock Market channel again. On this channel, we talk about the markets, and we do it in English and Spanish as well, so you can pick your preferred language. And in this video, and as I do it Mondays through Thursdays, I want to make a quick stock market update, so I want to break down some technicals, going over the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100 as well, which are the most important indices of the United States stock market. And at the end of the video, I am going to break down from a technical standpoint as well two stocks and one cryptocurrency that is killing it as of now, and that are going to be that cryptocurrency, and those two stocks will be tomorrow on the very top of my personal watch list. So without further ado, let's get started. And today we had a nice but quiet green day in the markets, guys. S&P 500 went up 0.28%, and the S&P actually reached a new all-time high in today's trading session. So the S&P went up 0.28%, Dow Jones up 0.24%, NASDAQ 100 up 0.09%, pretty much breaking even in today's trading session, and the Russell 2000 was the best performing index out of the bunch, up 0.33%. And before going over the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100, guys, I have some information that I want to tell you about this week. This is going to be a huge week for the markets, guys. We have a bunch of very important companies reporting earnings throughout this week, and keep in mind that on Thursday Robinhood is going public. So they want to raise $35 billion through their initial public offering, and the price of the stock is going to be somewhere between 38 and 42 bucks. I think that $35 billion, guys, for a company that is not even profitable yet, I don't know. I am going to stay away from Robinhood, at least during the first 2 or 3 months, okay? And, you know, I give them a lot of business, guys. But I am going to stay away. I am going to be keeping a close watch on Robinhood with a $35 billion valuation. I am not going to take any position on Robinhood anytime soon. Keep in mind, guys, that on Tuesday and Wednesday we are going to have the Federal Open Market Committee, and on Wednesday we are going to have Mr. Jerome Powell talking about the chairman of the Federal Reserve, talking about the economy, about the interest rate. And I don't think that we are going to listen to any substantial change when it comes to the monetary policy of the Federal Reserve. And remember, guys, that on last Thursday we had a worse than expected jobless claims report. So I don't think that the Federal Reserve is going to, I don't think that we're gonna see any substantial changes, guys. I mean, I don't see the Federal Reserve neither announcing any sort of tapering, needless to say, announcing an increase of the interest rate of the USA. So I'm not expecting anything really important out of the Federal Open Market Committee that is going to take place, as I just said before, on Tuesday and Wednesday. However, this is going to be a market mover on those 2 days, so you have to keep a close watch on to that. And I think that that's it, guys. I wanted to show you the most important earnings that are going to be reported this week. And as of now, we have Tesla reporting earnings. I am going to take a look at that before going over the S&P 500. And this is going to be an unbelievable week in terms of earnings. So tomorrow, before open, we have UPS, General Electric, 3M. We have also JetBlue, Waste Management, Sherwin-Williams. And tomorrow, after close, we have Apple, AMD, Microsoft, Alphabet, or Google, right? Visa, Teladoc, Starbucks, Enphase Energy, and QuantumScape. Then on Wednesday, before open, we have Boeing, Shopify, Pfizer, Tilray, McDonald's, Spotify. We also have, what else on Wednesday? I mean, after close, we have Facebook. I mean, we have Ford. Who's paying attention to Ford, you know, nowadays? So forget about Ford. So on Wednesday, after close, we have Facebook, PayPal, Qualcomm, Lam Research, Spirit Airlines. Then on Thursday, before open, we have MasterCard. Then we have Altria, AstraZeneca, Merck. And on Thursday after close, we have Amazon, Pinterest, Twilio. What else? Skyworks Solutions, Vertex, Gilead, Upwork, T-Mobile. My goodness. And on Friday, we have ExxonMobil, Caterpillar, Procter & Gamble, AbbVie, Chevron. I mean, this week is going to be absolutely insane in terms of earnings. And let's go ahead and take a look at Tesla. Did Tesla report their earnings? At this time, it is like 4:13. Tesla usually reports or presents its earnings reports at around 4:30. So I don't think that they already report their earnings. And as of now, Tesla is up after hours 1.17%. Let me pull up here. Let's see if Tesla actually reported earnings, guys. And this is live reaction. Obviously, you guys know that I am a Tesla bull. And let me see the live news over here. So Tesla shares are trending higher after the company reported better than expected Q2 EPS and sales results, and reported total Q2 deliveries of 201,304 vehicles, up 121%, I think, year over year. So let me see if I can see over here, guys, the EPS and the revenue. Is it available over here? Okay, Tesla posts revenue of $11.95 billion versus a street estimate of $11.4 billion. So Tesla beats on revenue, and EPS or earnings per share came in at 1.45. This was a huge beat, guys, on EPS, because the expectations were at 98 cents. So Tesla beat all across the board. I still need to check on the automotive gross margin, guys, but that information isn't available over here. But I'm gonna be keeping a close watch on the automotive gross margin. That's the most important thing for me. I was expecting a 27% automotive gross margin, so Tesla is up after hours. How about that? Huh? How about that? Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at the S&P 500, and I'm happy, guys. I mean, I was expecting a dump, and Tesla is actually up after hours, so I still need to, take a deep dive into this earnings report, but as of now, it looks like Tesla really crushed expectations. Okay, S&P 500. So the S&P reached a new all-time high today at 4,422 points, and it went up today 0.24%. We can see the RSI. It is a bit elevated. We can see the RSI of the S&P at 69 points. So I am sticking to my guns, guys. I think that the S&P should start to consolidate slightly above 4,400. That would be the best scenario for the S&P 500. Because otherwise, if we start going up and up and up, then this index is going to get once again extremely overextended. So 4,400 is a previous resistance, guys, in which the bulls of the S&P failed back on July 14th, and they also failed back on July 13th, and we are talking also about a former all-time high. So if we happen to see some sort of pullback in the case of the S&P 500, that is going to be the most important area of lower support that I am going to be keeping a close watch on. And in terms of overhead resistance, guys, we are pretty much an all-time, we are pretty much in no man's land. So overhead resistance is going to be pretty much the new all-time high of the S&P 500 at 4422. Other than that, and as I have been saying here on the channel, we are on a clear uptrend, and the S&P 500 is trading above the moving averages, the 50 SMA and the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. So nothing to complain about this index from a technical standpoint. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the NASDAQ 100 that didn't reach a new all-time high today, I think. I didn't track the NASDAQ 100 in today's trading session, guys. So let me pull up here real quick the 1 day, 1 minute, and yeah, the NASDAQ 100 also reached a new this is the 1 hour chart. Let me pull up here the 1 day, 1 minute, and yeah, the NASDAQ 100 also reached a new all-time high at 15,142 points. So let me pull up the 4-hour chart once again. And the RSI is a bit elevated. It is at 72 points as of now. So the NASDAQ 100 or the NDX is getting overextended once again. And I would like to see this index pulling back a bit and maybe paying a visit to 14,900 points and maybe trading sideways, having 14,900 points as a lower support. That would be very convenient from a technical standpoint. 14,900 points is a former area of overhead resistance in which the bulls of the NASDAQ 100 already failed on July 14th, and they also failed back on July 13th. And from a resistance standpoint, guys, we are in no man's land. So, I mean, yeah, resistance is pretty much 15,142 points. And let's hope for the NASDAQ 100 to take a rest, guys, because you know that I get nervous when these two indices, when both the S&P and the NASDAQ 100 start going up like crazy, and I get nervous when I see these very important indices getting very overheated. And now let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin, guys. This was such a crazy weekend. Our last weekend was unbelievable in the case of Bitcoin. So as of now, Bitcoin is trading at pretty much $39,000 approximately, but we broke the overhead resistance of $40,000, guys, a few minutes ago. So Bitcoin hit $40,580 and then it started to pull back. So let me pull up once again here the 4-hour chart. And last night, guys, I actually closed a swing trade on Bitcoin that I opened back in June, I think. Let me see. This was last night, guys. So on June 25th, I purchased Bitcoin at $32,000, pretty much investing $3,000. And last night, I sold out of this Bitcoin position when Bitcoin beat $39,000. It was very overbought last night. And I sold out of this Bitcoin position, and I was paid for the most part $3,600, almost $3,700. I got out of this trade making almost a $700 profit. And on Saturday, I think, guys, I also closed a swing trade on Ethereum. So let me show you over here. It was a very, agitated weekend in terms of crypto for me. So on July 13th, I purchased Ethereum at pretty much $2,000, investing $4,000 over here, and I sold out of this position on Saturday morning, guys. I mean, I was having a coffee, I had just woken up and it was like, wow, Ethereum is flying. I am up like $300. So I closed this position when Ethereum hit $2,150. So I ended up making $320 over here. So when it comes to crypto, I made $900 throughout the week and nothing to complain about. So take a look, guys, at the RSI of Bitcoin on the 4-hour. It is at 78 points. So this cryptocurrency got very overheated. And we know that when Bitcoin goes up on good volume and momentum, it doesn't care about the RSI. But the RSI got extremely high when it got to 78 points. So if Bitcoin happens to retreat a bit, guys, I am going to be looking at $34,000 pretty much as a possible area of lower support. Am I going to start another swing position on Bitcoin at $34,000? I might. Take a look at this, guys. $34,000 is a previous area of lower support that already acted as such for Bitcoin back on May 30th. I correct myself there, and also back on May 21st. And on top of that, guys, this area of the $34,000 coincides with the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. So we can expect, from a technical standpoint, Bitcoin to find a good support at around $34,000. And in terms of resistance, guys, I think that the next important area of overhead resistance for Bitcoin is going to be at around $42,500. $42,500 is a previous area of resistance in which the bulls of Bitcoin failed back on May 20th, and they also failed back on May 19th. So in terms of support, guys, watch out for Bitcoin paying another visit to $34,000. And in terms of resistance, watch out for a breakout from 42,500 bucks approximately to the upside. If Bitcoin happens to be able to take on $42,500, then the next important area of overhead resistance is going to be at pretty much $44,000, guys. $44,000 is a previous area of lower support that already acted as such for Bitcoin back on February 25th, and it also did it back on February 10th. So let's see what happens, guys. I mean, I closed a swing trade on Bitcoin, but I am still holding my long-term position, and that long-term position, guys, has an average cost of $39,000. So if Bitcoin keeps on going up, I am going to be perfectly happy about it. All right, because I still have my long-term position opened, and that position is going to remain open for at least 10 more years. I am an absolute Bitcoin bull, and I have a t-shirt of Ethereum over here, so you guys can tell that I am a Bitcoin bull. So watch out for Bitcoin either paying a visit to $34,000, finding a good support over there and then bouncing back up, or maybe being able to, and hopefully being able to burst above $42,500. And the first stock of this video is going to be a Chinese company that got absolutely decimated in today's trading session, JD.com. The stock of this Chinese company went down today 8.59%, and it closed today's trading session at $66.08. And you guys know that most of the Chinese stocks got absolutely killed in today's trading session. So if you believe that the tensions between the US and China are going to keep on escalating, then stay away from these stocks, guys. Definitely stay away from any Chinese stocks. You know, in my case, I think that money is king when it comes to China and the US, and they are going to find common ground, guys. We have, I mean, too many important companies, too many American important companies doing business in China: Nike, Apple, McDonald's, Tesla, Microsoft. So these guys are going to find common ground, guys, and I do believe that the discounts that we are seeing as of now when it comes to JD.com and Tencent, not to mention Baba, are very good discounts. So I am going to buy the dip when it comes to most of the Chinese companies that I do like JD.com or Tencent or Baba. And if you don't like Chinese stocks, then stay away from them. That's it. So you can fast forward this video and go over the last stock of this video, which is going to be Airbnb. Okay, so let's take a look at JD.com. So this is going to be a 180-day low today. So JD.com hit $65.29. And take a look at this, guys. This is a very interesting technical detail. Where did the stock of this Chinese company find support in today's trading session? So I am going to pull up here the 1-year chart and take a look at what a coincidence. So JD.com, or the stock of this company, found support at a previous area of resistance in which the bulls of JD.com failed back on May of last year. So in the case of the stock of this company, and in the case of most of the Chinese stocks out there, we are seeing prices that we haven't seen in a year, guys. So this is serious business. So in the case of JD.com, $65.50 acted as a lower support because it acted as a resistance a year ago. So I am going to pull up here once again the 4-hour chart and take a look at the RSI, guys. The stock of this Chinese company is extremely oversold. We are talking about 25 points. Extremely, but I mean extremely oversold. So if tomorrow, in tomorrow's trading sessions, and I'm going to zoom in here on the 4-hour chart, if tomorrow I happen to see JD.com starting to consolidate slightly above $66. Keep in mind that the stock of this company closed today's trading session at $66. So if I happen to see some sort of consolidation, if I happen to see JD.com closing hourly slightly above $66, I am going to be picking up at least 50 shares, guys. No doubt about it. If I happen to start a trade on JD.com, then my price target is going to be the next important area of overhead resistance for the stock of this Chinese company at around $70. $70 is a previous area of lower support that already acted as such for JD.com back in the beginning of June. So if I happen to take this trade the way that I am describing it, purchasing shares at around $66 and selling out of those shares at $70, we are looking at a 6% profit, guys. In my opinion, this is easy money. So watch out tomorrow for JD.com holding $66 as a lower support, starting to close hourly slightly above $66, in which case, and from a technical standpoint, the stock of this Chinese company could be gathering momentum in order to make a push higher and pay a visit to $70 per share. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the last stock of this video, Airbnb. And in the case of the stock of Airbnb, which ticker symbol is ABNB, this stock went up today 2.36% and it closed today's trading session at $142. And if tomorrow, guys, my plan is very simple when it comes to Airbnb. If tomorrow I happen to see the stock of this company paying a visit to $137, I am going to be picking up at least, I don't know, like 30 or 40 shares of Airbnb. I really believe, guys, that $137 is a very attractive price in order to start any position in the case of Airbnb. So $137-ish is a previous area of resistance in which the bulls of Airbnb failed back in mid-May, but we are also talking about a previous area of support that already acted as such for Airbnb back on January 5th. So if I happen to pick up some shares of Airbnb at around $137, my price target is going to be the next important area of resistance at $145. $145 is a previous area of lower support that already acted as such for Airbnb on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 occasions before, but we are also talking about a former area of support that also coincides with the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. So we can expect from a technical standpoint the bulls of Airbnb to have a hard time dealing with $146 or $145.50 approximately. If I were able to take this trade the way that I am describing it, picking up some shares at $137 and selling out of those shares at $146 or $145.50, I could be potentially making a profit of almost 8.50%. So watch out for Airbnb tomorrow or in the upcoming days, paying a visit to $137, finding a good support over there, and then bouncing back up. And with Airbnb, I am going to wrap up the video. Thank you very much for your attention, and thank you very much for hanging out with me once again. Remember, and keep in mind, guys, that here on the Bilingual Stock Market channel, we are posting stock market update videos Mondays through Thursdays, 3 or 4 hours after the market closes. So if you want to get all of the notifications of all of our videos in a timely manner, you have to be subscribed to the channel, but you also need to activate the notification bell right up there. Follow us on Instagram, guys, at Bilingual Stock Market. On our Instagram account, we are posting news and information on a daily basis, but most importantly, here and there, when the volatility of the markets lets me do it, I am making call-outs about the stocks that I am about to purchase throughout the trading session. So if you also want to have access to that information, go ahead and follow us on Instagram at Bilingual Stock Market. And remember that this is the Bilingual Stock Market channel, the YouTube channel, in which we talk about the markets, but we do it in English and Spanish as well, so you can pick your preferred language. But most importantly, this is the YouTube channel in which we know that the wonderful world of Wall Street is not for geniuses cities for entrepreneurs just like you guys and myself. My name is Alvaro, and I will see you guys tomorrow once again 3 or 4 hours after the market closes. Peace out.